Today we're going to look at some different versions of Hall of the Mountain King, or different musical challenges to do with Hall of the Mountain King. So in the Hall of the Mountain King, to give it its full title, is a piece of music by the Norwegian composer Edvard Grieg, and it's really good for practicing some rhythm reading too, and also some body percussion ideas as well. So I'm just going to nip off shot at the moment and press play, and we're going to see if we can read along to our rhythms using our naambreads and our rices. And there's one special note that we haven't yet met, which is called a minim, and it looks a bit like this. And that one lasts twice as long as a crotchet or twice as long as a rice. So when we see those, I'm going to pretend that I'm playing some cymbals and I'm going to go long. So the rest of them will just be naambread, rice, as we've done normally, and then you might get naambread, long at the end. I'm going to play the music now, and we'll just see if we can read along to this single line of rhythm and practicing our words naambread, rice and long. I'll be back in 1 second. 1, 2, 3, I lied. I'm back. Naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, long. Naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, long. Naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, rice, long. Naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, rice, long. Now you might have noticed then that I was singing along as well as saying the words. Now you don't need to sing if you don't want to. You just, as long as you can feel where the pulse is and practice saying the words and reading the rhythms, that's the main point of the lesson. But I want to see if you can spot when it changes from the first pitch that I'm singing at to when it changes to a higher pitch. So I'm going to see if we can see what goes on there. So we'll just try it without the backing track now. Here comes the pulse again, and we'll see what happens. So it starts off like this. Off we go. Naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, long. Naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, long. Naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, rice, long. Naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, rice, naambread, rice, long. So as well as following the pulse and saying the rhythms with our naambreads and our rices and our long, like a big pair of cymbals, hopefully you could spot then when the pitch of the tune got a little bit higher. So it started off down here, naambread, rice, and I think I went through the whole pattern twice. And then my pulse potatoes got a little bit higher, because that helps me sing higher. And then I think it went up to naambread, rice. Eyebrows come up as well. If you are singing along, high eyebrows help you to get the pitch up nice and high, because the pitch changing is something that's going to help us later on. I'd now like you to have a go at the first little bit of rhythm reading. This is on a separate video that's called Mountain King Rhythm Practice, and you could make a note, or I'll try and work out whereabouts in the video we are, so you can come back to this lesson halfway through. In fact, it's probably safer if you just look at the timer now, make a note of where we are, so that if you need to come out of this video to watch the next link, then you'll know where we're coming back in. So see how you get on with this one. It should have a little bouncing ball over the top to tell you when the music is happening and where the pulse is. And it should also, if you look at the bottom right hand corner of this video as you're looking at it, you should be able to slow down the tempo. So it's the same music that we had at the start of today's lesson, and I think I was on 3/4 speed. So it's a good idea, as we've been finding out, to practice things slowly to start with, and then once you've practiced them slowly, you can then try it back up to the normal speed. And don't forget about our long notes as well. Okay, so go and have a look at that one, and I'll see you in a sec. We're now going to learn some body percussion parts to go along with our rhythms that we've been practicing. This is all based on the second video link, which you should be seeing, and this was the Greek percussion ensemble. I think the name was Avlaya. I should have checked that before I started recording. And they do a really good body percussion routine to Whole of the Mountain King. And we'll just see if we can learn the first part of it together. And the best way to learn that is to practice saying these words. And I say these words along with the pulse and also along with the rhythm. So the words go like this. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? He's coming after me. So I'll just read through those again. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? He's coming after me. Now, if I put some pulse in there and stop reading it like it's a story and read it a little bit more like it's a piece of music, it'll sound a bit like this. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? He's coming after me. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? He's coming after me. And we're just going to do that first part to start with, which is the lower pitched. There's a slight variation, a slight change when we sing a little bit higher. Okay, let's just try that one more time with these words. And everything that we do from now on in this lesson is going to involve those words, whether we're saying them out aloud or keeping them in our head. Okay, here come the words again. Ready, steady, off we go. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? He's coming after me. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? He's coming after me. Okay, so I'm going to stand up now and show you some of these body percussion moves. Hopefully you can see what's going on over here. So it starts off with a high chest. So it's going to go, have you seen the Mountain King? Have you seen the Mountain King? One more time. Have you seen the Mountain King? After we've gone high, it goes down low. Have you seen the? Off we go. Have you seen the Mountain King? Have you seen the Mountain King? Last one. Have you seen the Mountain King? And then it goes a bit like this. Have you seen the Mountain King? So mountain, 2 clicks, king is a clap. If you can't click, you can just flick, or you can say click. Or in the comfort of your own home, you can go. That's just a little bit annoying when people do that in music lessons, but if you want to try that instead. So Mountain King. High, low, click, click, clap. Here comes all of Have You Seen the Mountain King? Off we go. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? He's coming after me. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? He's coming after me. So hopefully you can see that and hear I'm singing the words all the way through. And if you're not singing them, it's important that you do say them because that will help you remember what's coming up next. Okay, we're going to carry on now with the next little bit. So we've so far done, have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing goes scary thing, Mountain King. Try those again. Scary thing, Mountain King. Scary thing, Mountain King. Let's try all of the first half of our pattern now. From upstairs. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. One more time. We'll go a little bit slower. Off we go. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. And then the next, have you seen the Mountain King, is exactly the same. Have you seen the Mountain King? He's is the one strange bit. He's is just one hand on a high chest. So we're going to see if we can go from the beginning, and when we get to the word he's, we're going to freeze. Freeze on he's, not on your knees. Here we go, from the top. One more time. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? He's nearly there. One more time, as far as he's. Off we go. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? He's fantastic. And then we're going to start from he's coming after me. He's coming after me. He's coming after me. Okay, so try the whole thing really slowly. Just to remind you, if this is going too fast for you, always stop, rewind, slow down the recording, slow down the video so that you can see what's going on. Let's see if we can go through all of this lower pitched version. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? He's coming after me. Did you get it? Let's try it one more time. From the beginning. I'll do it a little bit slower. Nice and slow. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? He's coming after me. Okay, and the last time for this first half, a little bit quicker. Please keep saying the words. If you get a bit confused, make sure your words are a little bit louder and choose a slower tempo. Okay, off we go. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? He's coming after me. Hopefully you're remembering to come up here for the he's. Okay, next version is the slightly higher pitch, and it's almost the same. Nearly. See if you can spot the difference. So it starts off in the same way. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? Run away quick. So instead of saying he's coming after me, we stop on that final king and we go run away. And quick rhymes with click. So the very end of it should just be run away quick. Okay, let's try the second half. I'm going to clear my throat a little bit because I'm singing up a little bit of a higher pitch. Eyebrows up. Off we go. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? Run away quick again. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? Run away quick. And when the pitch comes back down again, it's the same as it was in the beginning. Have you seen the Mountain King? Wherever that pitch was. Okay, that's quite enough of that for now. I'm going to stop my recording for a second, and when you next see me, I'm going to see if we can go through the whole cycle with a little bit of a background music as well. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? He's coming after me. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? He's coming after me. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? Run away quick. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary thing, Mountain King. Have you seen the Mountain King? Run away quick. Have you seen the Mountain King? Scary Have you seen the Mountain King? He's coming after me. So that was an example of doing the whole of the body percussion pattern to the backing of the first video clip, which was our rhythm practice video clip that we worked on to start with, the one with the bouncy composer going over the top of the notes. And that was also at 0.75 speed. So it's a little bit slower, and we can practice it even slower and maybe try and get the speed up as well. If you want to play along to the Greek percussion ensemble, then they go a little bit quicker to start with, and they do the low pattern, the high pattern, the low pattern, and I think the high pattern again. And then they start doing all sorts of things where they play on each other's laps and stand up and sit down and do various things. The tempo of the music gets faster all the way through. So what I like to try and do with this is to see if I can stay with them to start with, and then when they go on to their more adventurous stuff, I just stay with the same pattern and see if I can go a little bit quicker all the way through to the end, because it should just stay with the music all about around about the same tempo at the end. That didn't make much sense. It does get confusing towards the end, and it does take quite a bit of practice. When I've tried this in schools, I can think of possibly 3 people that managed to keep the same pattern going all the way through. So have fun. Don't forget to say the words. Don't forget you can slow down these rhythms and enjoy Hall of the Mountain King.